Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to jump right in to the next 4 packs that we got going on. Again, looking to complete a D-Reaper deck. I'm not sure what ratio of option cards I should have in a deck like that. But I'm going to worry about that after we get all the eggs that we need. Starting off, we got Cubimon, Locomon, Davidramon, Offensive Plug-in A, Palutite's Head, Bubbles, Ice Devimon, Caesaramon, Gummymon, looking cute, Rapidmon. We got Terriermon, who's a 3 play cost, 0 evolution cost, 1000 DP. Your turn once per turn when you play Green Tamer, gain 1 memory. And inherited effect, your turn once per turn when an opponent's Digimon becomes suspended. This Digimon gets plus 2000 DP for the turn. So yeah, not a hard ability to activate in a green. Again, he's going to find his home mostly inside of a Terriermon kind of deck, but it could be splashed into other decks because that inherited effect is really working strong with green. And then we got Gallantmon. Yo, I believe we needed him, so that's pretty cool. So Gallantmon is a 12 play cost, 4 evolution cost, 12,000 DP. Your turn, the Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. As I'm reading this, I think we already have this one. Your turn, while you have a Red Tamer in play, add 2,000 to the maximum DP you can choose with DP-based deletion effects. We have had this one before. When attacking, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to 6,000 DP or less and delete them. Yeah, this is... I like that this one ups the DP deletion. I would definitely want to put him in a deck for that. So that's pretty cool. Next pack. Oh, see this? See that right there? That we got one that we wanted. Because there's only one rare, super rare, secret rare egg in this set. Starting off, we got Ground Locomon, Gargamon, Andromon, Gatekeeper, Ice Devimon, Optimizer, High Speed Plug-in D, Horn Striker, Viximon. We got Alice, Rika, who's a 4 play cost, start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. Your turn, when you attack with Digimon with Renamon, Cubimon, Talmon, or Sakuyamon in its name, you may suspend this Tamer to use 1 option card with plugin in its name from your hand without paying its memory cost. Security effect, play this card without paying its memory cost. Again, it's going to be found in a Renamon deck. Not really too much out of that. So the next card is going to be the 7th card from the set. We know that. It's the Mother D-Reaper. This is real good. It's no Digivolution cost, 15,000 DP, no level. All turns, this Digimon can't attack and isn't affected by your opponent's effects. Main, once per turn, if you don't have another Mother D in play, place one of your ADR 02 searchers from in play or from your hand under this Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card. Your turn, once per turn, when you would play a D-Reaper in its traits from your hand, you may reduce its play cost for each of this Digimon's Digivolution cards. Okay, so I purely wanted to build a D-Reaper deck, and this is the 3rd time we've seen this card, so I haven't And I think like we saw the first one early on, so I haven't had the chance to see this after all the other cards that we got, because I think we were still missing Jerry by this time that this one came around. And first off, this card can't attack and isn't affected by your opponent's effects. That is amazing. That means that it can't be Gaia Force. There's nothing that your opponent can do to take this out other than attacking into it. So they would need an unsuspended Digimon. And because it's going to have a searcher underneath it, which I believe gives it plus 2,000 DP, it should start out as a 17,000, a pretty high body. And they can't reduce it because it's not affected by those things. So really, they'd have to pump up their Digimon and be able to attack an unsuspended to get rid of it. Second off, just being able to place the O2s underneath it, really good. And then the third, which I kind of didn't take into account with the other ones, is that when you play a card with D-Reaper in its traits from your hand, you may reduce the cost of the play cost by 1 for each of this Digimon's Digivolution cards. So if you got 7 underneath it, you're playing all those ones for 7 less. So even that 20, that one goes down to a 13 when it's got 7, and it could go down even further. So that's real good. This one's going to become definitely a staple, which is why it is an egg type, clearly. So third pack. And we really need one more of the mothers so that we can solidly have what we need Reaper-wise to build a deck. Starting off with Growlmon, Strike-Dramon, Mephistomon, Caesaramon, Creephands, Labramon, Palatee's Head, Fist of the Beast King, Xiaomon. Ooh, another Reapermon. Again, I like this one. I got mad flashbacks to Rumble Arena. We got Cyberdramon, who is an 8 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 10,000 DP. When Digivolving, you may play 1 Rio from your hand without paying its memory cost. Your turn, while you have no Tamers in play, this Digimon can't attack players. Inherited effect, when attacking once per turn, if you have 2 or more Black Tamers in play, the Digivolve 1 on one of your opponent's Digimon. This is an interesting one because like Calamon doesn't state it, so this is really in kind of a Ryu Cyberdramon kind of deck, but that means it can be splashed into other colors, I think. If we get the Rio again, I'll be able to see. But yeah, this one, pretty good. And then we got another Doberman. We've got him before. He's a 5 play cost, a 2 Digivolution cost, 4,000 DP. When you would play this card from your hand, reduce its play cost by 2 if you have Alice McCoy in play. On deletion, trash the top 3 cards of your deck, then return 1 purple Digimon card or purple Tamer card from your trash to your hand. No inherited effect. So it's meant to be played because it doesn't have an inherited effect. It will go from a play cost of 5 to 3, which is alright for a champion. That's about a Digivolution cost for it. And then obviously you're supposed to have it be deleted, so you can trash the top 3 cards of your deck. And it's allowing you to search the entire trash with its effect. So if you already have a purple Tamer and Digimon, you get to bring them back. This one would be good in a purple hybrid deck to help you get some of your resources back that you need. Say you need one of your Tamers back and you need Lowrymon or something like that. Then this one comes out, it gets deleted, and you get to take those 2 back from the trash. So this got some good effects to it. I can see they're going with that. And we are down to the last pack this video. No immediate D-Reaper, because that's a blue back. Although it looks like we might have an egg here. Starting out with Locomon, Dividramon, Lopmon, Searcher. Okay, so all of your Digimon with D-Reaper and their traits get plus 1,000. Okay, so yeah. You would go from a 15 to a 16 from putting this one underneath right away. So that's pretty good. Gorillamon, Bubbles, Digivolution Plugin S, Pendulum Feet, Taomon, Fireball. We got a Guillaumon, 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Growlmon or Galanmon in its name and 1 Takato among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. When attacking, once per turn, inherited effect. If this Digimon has Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 DP or less. Again, when you've got Gallantmon, that means it goes up to 5,000. So this is pretty good. Again, you're going to find it in a Guillaumon deck. It's not going to be splashed into other colors. Because it's going to want to be a Growlmon or a Gallantmon. And then we got blue card. Blue card is a option card, 3 play cost. While you have a Tamer in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Main, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. You may Digivolve one of your Digimon into 1 non-white Digimon card among them without paying its memory cost. If you don't, add 1 Digimon card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Security, you may play 1 Tamer card from your hand without paying its memory cost. So that's an interesting security effect because most times it's put it back to your hand. This one's different. And having a Tamer in play means you don't have to have a white Digimon to play this. I think this one's good. I mean, I'd probably put it at 2 in a deck, but I'd have to build a deck with this in mind, kind of. Like, you'd want to have Tamers. The most recent starter decks do not have Tamers, so you couldn't use those. Yeah. So there we go. That is another 4 packs down. We've still got plenty of packs to go. If you got any ideas of what you want to see on this channel, leave it in a comment below. There have been some other figures that I've looked at, or statues for that matter, that I'm like, maybe I'll pick those up. And if you'd like to see me review those, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you haven't, please subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help the channel. And until then, I will see you next time.